What's up, guys? My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and giving you guys my first impression on the Under Armour Blur football gloves. Let's go. All right, guys, so we were lucky enough to get 2 pairs of the Under Armour Blurs for today's video. For this video, I'm going to mainly focus on the World Tour pair because this is just absolutely insane. Let's take a look at the packaging. So, Under Armour Blur football glove for skill players. These are a medium, and they say it keeps you cool, and they have Under Armour's super sticky glue grip palms. Just taking a look at the back, it kind of gives you a little bit of detail about glue grip. Start sticky, stay sticky. Then up top it says breathable mesh keeps you cool, durable synthetic fingertips for locked in feel, and it meets the NFHS, NCAA, and SFIA standards. So let's get them out of the package. Come on, one free. All right, guys, so we finally got the gloves off of the package. The first thing that's jumping out to me is this neoprene-like material that kind of wraps up through the back of the palm and into the pinky. It's like a softer, I think it is neoprene. It does have some holes in there for ventilation, which is always nice, but it does run all the way up to the pinky. Pretty cool. And then on the rest of the back of hand, you have this much thinner, much more stretchy material. I believe this is where Under Armour's heat gear kind of comes into play. This is the stuff that's going to keep you cool because it's so thin, so breathable. And then this is kind of the thing I'm most excited about is the strap. It is one of the most minimal straps I've ever seen on a glove with a strap. It is so tiny. Not only is the strap itself tiny, the rest of it kind of that goes around your wrist is also just super thin and tiny as well. You guys can kind of see just how thin this really is. And this ribbed, like diamond stitch material almost, feels really cool. I like that. Then you got the little Under Armour logo down there as well. Then on the thumb, we have a third material. So this back of hand is kind of third materials. You've got the neoprene, the heat gear thin stuff, and then like a thicker synthetic material, which is going to add some durability to this part of the glove. The thumb is often a place where gloves start to fail. So it's good to, reinforce that area to make sure the glove stays intact as you go through your season. And then you see that same material up here at the forefinger as well. Kind of got like a fake leatherish feel. I don't really know how else to describe it. Then on the palm, not really too much to talk about because this is the glue grip, so it's sticky. Start sticky, stay sticky, that's their motto. And then this one, it feels pretty sticky. And then it also has a little playlist here, which is really cool. Let me show you guys what that is. So this is kind of something they're doing on their World Tour pairs. It's really cool. So I have my photo app open here, and we're gonna scan the QR code, and it's gonna take us to the Under Armour Football World Tour playlist, which has some bangers on it. So if you guys need some music, just take a look at your gloves, man. Under Armour's got you covered. Also, just continuing to kind of look through the glove, the tip of the thumb, the grip kind of wraps over that, which is always nice. Gives you a little bit more surface area to catch the football. Same deal with the forefinger, index finger right here. And then these 2 fingers is just the soft mesh all the way up. They might twist around on you because there's no real stability in there. And then the pinky is that weird neoprene material, which should keep it pretty much in place just because it's a thicker, more supportive material than this thin mesh in the middle. You guys can kind of see the material difference. Let me just try and, you can't even really get a good piece of it. You guys can see the difference. Just to quickly talk about this specific colorway, and then I'll also show you guys one of their regular colorways as well. This is the World Tour colorway. We talked about it a little bit. It's got a tealish, greenish Under Armour logo, some purple stripes over that heat gear mesh, purple Blur logo at the bottom, which is really nice. You've got another teal Under Armour logo down here, your little SFIA certified thing, the QR code we just talked about, and then the palm is really cool as well. So I tried to line up the Under Armour logo best I could. Looking now, I definitely failed. You guys get the idea. It's kind of like a purplish. You got some lightning in the back, some white, a little bit of pink. Really, really cool stuff. Now that we've kind of looked over the glove, let's try it on, see how it feels. This is a medium, which is my true size. Let's see what we got. Feels pretty tight right away. Let me strap it up. I feel like everyone does it differently, so find out. This is interesting though. It feels tight. Like the heat gear material right here is definitely super tight. I'm sure there's a name that's not heat gear. What do they call it? It's called some sort of mesh, but I don't know what it's called. But here is the glove on hand. You guys can see the thumb, pretty tight, looks pretty good here. The material moves nicely. Same deal here. This is the same material. It does kind of look a little loose here. These 2 middle fingers where the breathable mesh is definitely a lot more flexible. You can really feel it. And then the neoprene, it's definitely a little stiffer, but it's not too bad. One thing I am noticing that is something I've kind of had an issue with Under Armour gloves in the past is where the material kind of hits between my fingers. It kind of hurts. Like it's a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm not really sure what it is. But like if I pull this, I feel something kind of like, you see that how the material bunches right there? It's kind of just digs into my skin a little bit. I'm not sure if that's something about me or something with Under Armour gloves. I don't know. If you guys have had a similar experience, let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at this strap as it's unstrapped. It is pretty loose, but strap it up. And yeah, that's tight. I really am a huge fan of this, just how low profile this strap really is. And I love this like stitch look too. Really nice. Let me grab a football, see how this grip is. Under Armour glue grip is definitely one of the better grips in the game for sure. You can feel it. In the past, Under Armour's grip's kind of faded, but this, they're saying it stays sticky, but we'll have to be the judge of that. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this other colorway. Let me pop this off and show you guys the blue colorway. So there is some team colorways available as well for these. We'll tell you more about all the different colorways and stuff in the full review of these football gloves. But I might as well show you guys this real quick. The blue looks really nice. It's like a blue with like a silver. The UA logo is gray. Honestly, I know the World Tour stuff is really cool, but I just love how nice and simple these are. See what the palm graphic looks like. So it looks like Under Armour is sticking with these kind of warning hazard graphics, and then the Under Armour logo is kind of like, it's cool. Then you got like this grid in the back. So up here is that glue grip we talked about. Pretty cool. I like these a lot. See what the price is. These have an MSRP of 50 bucks. Those had a 55 because they're a limited edition colorway. 50 bucks. I wonder how these are going to compare to like the other gloves at that price range. The Red Pro 5, the Vaporjet 8 rather, or 7. Whoops. Very interesting to see how that works out. I'm super pumped to try these gloves. It is unique that there's kind of 3 different back of hand materials. That's going to be really cool to see how it plays out, how it breathes in different parts of your hand. This mesh should breathe really well. The neoprene stuff should breathe pretty well because it has holes. This stuff is definitely going to be a little bit hotter, but you get a couple holes up there and then a couple in here as well. Good flexibility in all the fingers. Love the strap. Really can't wait to test these out and give you guys the full review in a week or so. All right, so there you guys have it. There's my unboxing and first impression on the new Under Armour Blur Smoke football gloves. I'm super excited to test these out, so come back in about a week or so for the full review. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like this video, subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.